Imagine getting paid, but not really understanding how your earnings were calculated. That little slip of paper, your pay stub, holds all the important clues to your financial well-being. Do you know what vital information it should always contain? Well, to make sure you are always in the know, your pay stub must clearly show key details about you and your employer. This includes your name, address, and social security number or employee identification number, along with your employer's name, address, and employer identification number. Crucially, it needs to detail your gross pay, which is your total earnings before any deductions, and your net pay, the amount you actually take home. Furthermore, every deduction taken from your pay, whether for taxes, benefits, or garnishments, must be itemized and explained. This transparency is not just good practice, it is often a legal requirement to protect you as an employee. The reason these details are so essential boils down to transparency and compliance with federal and state labor laws. On the federal side, while there isn't a specific federal law mandating pay stubs for all employees, the Fair Labor Standards Act, or FLSA, does requiring accurate record keeping of wages, hours, and other employment conditions. This record keeping indirectly leads to pay stubs that provide this transparency. However, the real teeth come from state laws. Many states like California, New York, and Texas have very specific regulations outlining exactly what information must be included on a pay stub, often encompassing not just earnings and deductions, but also hours worked, pay rate, and even accrued paid time off. These laws are designed to protect employees, giving you a clear picture of how your compensation is calculated, making it easier to track your earnings for budgeting, tax preparation, and to identify any potential errors or wage discrepancies. Think of your pay stub as a fundamental financial document, a legal receipt for your labor. So what can you do with this knowledge? First, make it a habit to carefully review your pay stub every time you receive one. Check that your name, address, and employee identification number are correct. Verify that your hours worked, if applicable, match your records and that your pay rate is accurate. Then, scrutinize all deductions. Are the amounts what you expect for taxes, health insurance premiums, or retirement contributions? If anything looks incorrect or is missing, do not hesitate to contact your Human Resources Department or your manager immediately. Keep records of your pay stubs, either physical or digital, as they are crucial documents for disputing errors, filing taxes, or applying for loans. Ensuring your pay stub is accurate is a proactive step in safeguarding your financial well-being. An interesting insight is how pay stubs prevent what some call ghost employees or payroll fraud, ensuring that every dollar paid out is accounted for and goes to a legitimate worker. Another crucial but often misunderstood element is the distinction between gross pay and net pay. Gross pay is your total compensation before any subtractions, while net pay is your take-home amount after all deductions are applied. Understanding this difference helps you budget realistically. Many states even requiring that pay stubs show year-to-date totals for earnings and deductions. This aggregate information is incredibly useful for reviewing your annual income and confirming it aligns with your W-2 tax form at the end of the year. Ultimately, a comprehensive and accurate pay stub provides you with essential transparency and peace of mind. By knowing exactly what data should appear and diligently reviewing it, you empower yourself to understand your compensation fully. This practice helps ensure you are paid correctly, comply with tax obligations, and can effectively manage your personal finances. It is your fundamental right to receive clear documentation of your earnings and deductions, and it is a key tool in protecting your financial interests as an employee.